Good evening there, YouTube. Got another box war coming at you. 2018 Topps Heritage Baseball. So my wife and I opened up 5 boxes of Heritage. All the regular base cards there in the background. And then some of the more common inserts. I won't go through singles. We got the Topps News All-Stars, News Flashbacks, Baseball Flashbacks, and Topps Then and Now. So this is our second installment. Earlier today we did a case, 6 jumbo hobby boxes of 2018 Series 1. Go check that video out and give us a vote. So the premise behind this is my wife and I open up the packs. We keep our cards to ourselves and then we compare our hits at the end and we see who won the war. So we're going to change that up and let the YouTube community vote on who they think won the war. And the loser will be making dinner for the winner sometime the next upcoming weekend. So please go out there and check it out and vote on your favorites. So tonight I'll start with the box toppers. Neither one of us get credit for those. They just kind of are what they are. So there's the first one. Rookie stars, Brett Phillips, Travis Shaw. Then you got the back. Carlos Correa, homers twice. And the second box topper, Chris Davis, Eric Sogard, and Sonny Gray. With Chris Bryant on the back, 2 homers and 4 hits. We also got 3 original 1969s. First one, Chuck Hartenstein from the Pirates. Actually in pretty good shape. And then, in great Topps fashion, we got 2 Woody Helms. I can get him in the camera here. Two Woody Helms. What are the odds in 5 boxes of getting 2 of the same guy? All right, I'm going to run through my hits first, so you can kind of get a feel for what I got, get a grade in your mind, then I'll run through my wife's hits. I'll start out with some chromes. Number to 999, Josh Donaldson. Mets rookie stars, Dominic Smith, Ahmed Rosario. Braves rookie stars, Lucas Sims, Ozzie Albies. Yankees shortstop, Didi Gregorius. And from the Colorado Rockies, Charlie Blackmon, also to 999. And I pulled 1 refractor of Jose Barrios from the Twins. And that one is number 2, 569, Jose Barrios. Short print, so in this set, the base set is numbered 1 through 400, and then 401 through 500 are the short prints. So we pulled those out. So my short prints were Jose Urena, Josh Tomlin, Julio Teheran, Ricky Nolasco, Chad Bettis, Yangervis Solarte, Scooter Gannett. I wish you guys could hear my wife say some of these names when she's opening these packs up. You talk about a real treat. Aledmys Diaz, now with the Blue Jays. Eugenio Suarez. Carlos Rodon. Again, these are all short prints. A good one. Xander Bogaerts. Nice one. Another nice one. Carlos Gonzalez. Mr. Kyle Hendricks. You can see we got quite a few short prints out of these boxes, which is nice. Ivan Nova. I like to try to complete not just the base set, but the master set every year, so that'll give me a good head start. James McCann from Detroit. Lewis Brinson from Milwaukee. Zach Britton from the Orioles. And lastly, from the hometown Phillies, short print, pitcher Vince Velasquez. Looking for a big year out of him. Some base jersey cards. Pulled a Clubhouse Collection relic of Kyle Schwarber. Pulled a base relic of Adam Wainwright from the Cardinals. And the nicest one I pulled, still a base one, we got a nice pinstripe on it. Mr. John Lester from the Chicago Cubs. I did pull one of these 100th anniversary foil variations. Brad Brack. You can see the Major League Baseball gold logo man down there on the front of the card. So that was nice. You guys know these as the decal edge cards. My wife calls these the little doily cards. We got a few of those. Got a Carlos Correa. Mr. Joey Votto. Chris Bryant. Anthony Rizzo. Pulling the Cubs. Yadier Molina. Mookie Betts. I like these decal edge cards, they're pretty sweet. And my best one, again from my Phillies, Mr. Rhys Hoskins. Nice one to pull there. A couple New Age performers. Got Rafael Devers. There's the back of those. Nolan Arenado. Carlos Correa. Buster Posey. Chris Sale. And the last one I pulled is Mike Trout. Nice insert set there. Pulled two black borders. These are not numbered on the actual card, but I'm pretty sure they're short printed to only 50. First one here is Steve Pearce. And the second one I pulled was Ronaldo Lopez. And the last thing I had, we did have one purple refractor hot box. So my purples were Buster Posey, Ian Happ, World Series MVP, George Springer. Trevor Bauer from the Indians. Mr. Max Scherzer from the Nets. Yadier Molina. Ender Enciarte. Rookie stars from the Braves, Lucas Sims and Ozzie Albies. Rookie card, Paul DeJong from the Cardinals. Johnny Cueto. Mookie Betts. And the last one for me, purple refractor, Yoenis Cespedes. Okay. So here's my wife's pulls. She pulled some pretty unique stuff like she usually does. She wanted to make sure she got this one right out of the gate first, just like she pulled the super short print earlier in 2018 Top Series 1 of Rhys Hoskins. She pulled the individual rookie variation of none other than Rhys Hoskins. So we had a good Phillies day here in the house, which is always a good day. So there's a great one. She then pulled her short prints, starting with Antonio Senzatella. Again, these are numbered between 401 and 500. They're a little tougher to come by. I think the odds are like 1 in 3 packs. Ben Gamel. So the base set can be tough to put together by itself, but you throw these short prints into the mix. Jameson Taillon. The master set becomes a pretty interesting chase if you're interested in doing those kinds of things, like I certainly am. There's the old trader, former Philly, Jason Worth with the Nets. High number short print from the Cubs, Ben Zobrist. Short print, Danny Salazar, Cleveland. Mr. Shin-Soo Choo. High number short print. Back-to-back Rangers. Short print, Martin Perez. From the Marlins, Mr. Dan Straley. And you can see Topps doesn't just make all the superstars the high numbers, they mix it up, so that's kind of cool. Jake Marisnick. So at least if you're trying to collect the base set, you can still get the Judges and the Bellingers and those cards. High number short print, Michael Lorenzen. Looks scared to death, like somebody's coming to stab him or something. Yasmani Grandal from the Dodgers. Mr. Brandon Finnegan. Great logo there on the sleeve. The old mascot. That's a cool picture. Now with the Yankees, Mr. Brandon Drury. High number short print. Another Phil, Nick Pivetta. One of my wife's favorite players just because of his name. Short print high number, Mr. Michael Wacha. Ryan Healy, short print. Long-time MLB veteran, great player, Mr. Adrian Gonzalez. with the Dodgers. Zach Cozart, high number short print. Also with the Dodgers, Hyunjin Ryu. From the Mets, Mr. Steven Matz. Cool picture there. And her last short print, high number short print, Brad Hand from the Padres. She pulled a couple of jersey cards. Will Myers here. Standard jersey. And a nice blue jersey of Mr. Lorenzo Cain. Very good player. She also pulled, the only mini we pulled out of the 5 boxes was Carlos Carrasco. And those minis are numbered out of 100. This is 41 out of 100. So that was a good pull. Some more of these little doily cards. She pulled a rookie card of Rafael Devers. That's a good one. She pulled Mr. Francisco Lindor. Decal Edge. And she pulled Mr. Chris Bryant. Her New Age performers, back-to-back, Chris Bryant, Decal Edge and New Age performer. Another name she butchered earlier. She called him Clinton Kershaw. Which, again, I just love it. Makes opening these packs so much fun. There's a good one. New Age performer from the Yankees, Mr. Clint Frazier. Be interested to see how he performs this year. And lastly, from the Reds, Mr. Joey Votto. She had a couple of these black border cards as well. Again, numbered to 50, even though the cards are not numbered. First one, Clayton Kershaw. Second one, Taijuan Walker from the Diamondbacks. You can see there it's not numbered, but pretty sure they're numbered out of 50, or printed to 50. And lastly, we'll finish off with the purple refractors. She pulled Carlos Correa from the World Championship winning Astros. Great beard there on Mr. Eric Thames. Good one here. Ichiro. Always good to get his stuff. Fun to watch. From the Baltimore Orioles, Mr. Chris Davis. Got a Charlie Blackmon, purple refractor from the Rockies. Edwin Encarnacion. With his wonderful mane of hair, Mr. Jacob deGrom. Newest member of the Phillies, still in his old Cubs uniform. Purple refractor of Jake Arrieta. Nice refractor here of Kyle Seager with Seattle. The Orioles, Mr. Adam Jones. And then the two, probably the two best ones we pulled. Of course, the Phillies rookie stars with Nick Williams and Rhys Hoskins. Purple refractor. Beautiful one. And she finishes with the purple All-Star rookie cup card of Mr. Cody Bellinger. So that was her hits. So there you have it. That's what we pulled on the 5 boxes of 2018 Topps Heritage. Love for you to go on there and put some comments in on who you think had the better day and who won the war in this episode of Box War, Husband and Wife Box Wars. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, stay classy.